Hello everyone! In this video we are going to explore the network diagram view in Microsoft Project Pro. This is an incredibly useful view. It allows you to analyze the dependence between the tasks and visualize the overall logic of your project. The network diagram displays all the tasks as a visual model, making it easy to identify the critical paths and other key project parameters. We will learn how to navigate and customize this view. I will show you how to work with existing templates and even how to create your own custom layouts to suit your needs. I am sure you will find this video very helpful. Let's get started. To switch to this view, go to Task tab, open the View drop-down menu and select Network Diagram. Here, you will see the default layout of your project's tasks. Using your mouse, you can zoom in to see the details. You will notice the project summary task at the top. Tasks are grouped under summary tasks, which you can collapse or expand by clicking the minus or plus signs. Pay attention to the colors. Critical tasks are shown in red, while not critical tasks are blue. Now, let's look at the Network Diagram Format tab to customize the layout. If you don't need to see the Project Summary task, simply unclick the Project Summary task box. You can also hide other summary tasks by unclicking Summary tasks. This keeps the view focused on individual work items, which is very convenient. If your project is already underway, use the Progress Marks checkbox. This will strike through tasks that are already completed, allowing you to see your progress at a glance. You can also change how dependencies are displayed. By default, they are showing with rectilinear lines. But if you select straight lines, the links will go directly from block to block. Additionally, clicking the Link Labels box will display the dependency type, such as FS for Finish to Start. For large projects, you can hold Ctrl and use the mouse wheel to zoom out. If the diagram is still too big, click Collapse Boxes. This reduces tasks to small blocks with just the ID numbers. If you need details on a specific task, simply hover it and a pop-up window will appear. For full details, double-click the box to open the Task Information window. You can also use the Layout options to hide links to summary tasks. This helps you verify that all your individual tasks are properly linked and that there are no gaps in your project logic. To customize the diagram even further, let's bring back to the full-sized blocks, and after that click on Layout button. This opens a window with specialized options to arrange your tasks exactly how you want them. First, you can choose Manual Blocks Placement. This allows you to drag and drop each block to the specific spot on the sheet if the default model doesn't meet your needs. However, for larger projects, automatically layout all boxes is usually much faster and more efficient. By default, tasks are arranged from the top left, but Project offers some very useful alternatives. For example, you can arrange your boxes by weeks or months. If we select weeks and click OK, the system organizes tasks into vertical columns representing each week. This is a fantastic way to see what needs to be done within a specific time frame. Another great option is Top-Down Critical First. This places your critical path at the very top of the diagram, making it the focal point. You can also choose where to place summary tasks. You can align them all on the left or place them on the top of their respective groups to clearly see the work structure. In the row and column settings, you can adjust the spacing between boxes in pixels. You can also control how the diagram fits on paper. The option Adjust for page breaks ensures that no task box is split across two pages when printing. If you only plan to view the project on your screen, you can unclick this to save space. In the link style section, you can choose between rectilinear or straight lines. You can also show or hide link labels, which display dependency tips and any lag or lead times. Finally, you can customize the background. While the classic white background is standard, you can change the color or patterns if it helps with visibility. I also recommend keeping Show Page Breaks active if you intend to print your diagram. You can also toggle the progress marks here to show which tasks are already finished. These settings provide you with total control over how your project's network model is analyzed and presented. Let's take a little break, and first of all I want to thank you for watching my video, it's very pleasure, and I want to invite you to my YouTube channel. Here you can find my videos on approaches and methods of project management and tutorial videos about Microsoft project management tools. Subscribe to my channel and you will be notified of new videos. And don't forget about like and donuts, it will help me create new videos. I also invite you to my website, here you can find a lot of free materials on various topics. The materials has a video, task description and chat where you can ask questions. Now let's look at how to customize the information displayed inside the individual task boxes. You can change the appearance of a single box by selecting it and clicking the box button in the top menu. It opens up extensive formatting options. First, you can choose from a list of predefined data sets. Whether you need to see standard cost, either value metrics or simply task details, there is likely a template that fits. You can also change the shape, border color, line style and background fill for a specific box to make it stand out, especially if it is a unique or high priority task. If the standard templates are not enough, you can create your own. I recommend copying an existing template rather than modifying the default one. This way, you preserve the original standard while creating your own custom layout. In the Data Template window, you can give your template a name and change the grid structure. For example, you can change a 4x2 grid for a larger or smaller one. You can choose any field available in Microsoft Project to display in your box. For instance, let's add the critical field to see if a task is on the critical path. Beyond just choosing the field, you can customize the font of the cell, change the horizontal and vertical alignment and set the limit of the text lines. You can also edit the column labels. For the long field name like resource names, it's often better to use a shorter, more readable abbreviation. Once you have saved your settings, you can apply this new template. Now our box shows critical no, it is our custom format. Its tools is incredibly powerful for highlighting key tasks and analyzing complex technological dependencies. We have learned how to format a single box, but if you want to change the look of your entire project, there is a much more efficient way. Instead of adding tasks one by one, you can change a library of styling using the Box Stylist button. In this window, you can define the appearance of different types of tasks, such as critical tasks, non-critical tasks, milestones or summary tasks. This allows you to apply a consistent look across the entire diagram instantly. First, you select the task type you want to modify. You will see the same list of data templates we explored earlier. Remember that custom template we created? You can select it here and it will be applied to every task of the specific type throughout your project. You can also get creative with shapes and colors. For example, if you want your critical tasks to stand out even more, you could change their shape or clipped rectangle and choose another border color. You can ever change the background pattern to make them visually distinct. Once you click OK, the changes are applied globally. As you can see, all our critical tasks now following the new style. A quick tip: if you previously applied a manual format to a specific box, that manual settings will stay as it is. Only the task using the standard styles will be uploaded automatically. This tool is essential when dealing with a large number of tasks and complex technological chains. It gives you a high-level view of your project's logic and makes analysis much more intuitive. Thank you for watching, have a great day and successful projects to you all!